We are now at lesson 11. Now for Maths Lite, it's best to develop a different approach from what you're doing at school and use it separately from what you were using at school. I suggest making a set of cards where each card summarises a specific mathematical topic. We can arrange our summary in such a way that all topics share a common format. This emphasises how Maths Lite has a simple structure. We're going to give each card the same design. Each card has to have a place to accommodate a specific topic description. It also has to have a place to showcase our understanding that maths comes in three types. You can see here, topic description in the corner, 3 columns representing the 3 types of maths. Each card will have samples of how the change is relevant, examples of solving equations based on that change, and how a graph illustrates what's behind that change. I've found that this design works well. Once you have set this up to cover the basics of a topic, you can use the space on the back of the card to accommodate any new ideas you develop later. Now, why is this important? It's because most students are not taught how to learn maths. They're just given massive sets of facts to deal with as best they can. How you go about doing that can be the difference between success and failure. If you organise your knowledge base, it's easier to remember, it's easier to apply, and it's easier to extend. Organisation is the key to learning maths efficiently and successfully. The better your material is organised to suit you, the easier it becomes. The cards provide an opportunity for students to quickly review a topic, but the notion of refreshing your understanding of material taught weeks and months ago is also an important part of the teacher's classroom management. One technique I found very successful was to build a review session into my fortnightly lesson sequence. Every second Friday, I gave the class one of these A3 size documents. Here is an example of one. Now, the one I'm holding is blank, the one I'm showing a student has filled in. You can see the columns. Each column holds similar material. You'll notice that it's loosely based on the Maths Lite concept. The layout of the revision material is also based upon graded difficulty. So as you go vertically on the worksheet, the problems become more difficult while being of a similar content. As you move across, they become more sophisticated. You'll notice that on the right-hand side, graphical representations. On this side, changing the appearance of things. Numerical, arithmetic, more difficult, algebraic. At first glance, any worksheet looks identical to the previous ones, but it holds a few changes. There's an evolution of the content as we go through the course. Here are 2. At first glance, they look similar. But if you look closely, there are differences in the content. Any new ideas introduced in the previous 2 weeks are included. Some of the simpler old material drops out to make space. The worksheets stay the same size for each review session. A few interesting observations. Students looked forward to that class. Students approached the tasks conscientiously. Students found their progress accelerated noticeably. And the students were testing themselves privately. It was always a low stress but very productive class. When a student finished the items, they collected a solution document and corrected their own work. Here's a blank document that was given to the students. Then there's a set of solutions. When a student had filled in their own material, they then collected one of these and corrected their own work. They also recorded how long they spent on the sheet, hoping to get a little bit quicker each time as they become more and more familiar with the content. Students kept the results as private as they liked, although they did like to have people know when they were making progress. If your teacher's not doing something like this, there's no reason why you can't produce your own review tests. It helps if you work on them as a team with parents or some friends. Make 2 copies, one blank and one with solutions. Put them aside and use them in about 4 weeks as part of a revision strategy. A good source of content is questions used as examples in your textbook. Remember, simply producing a set of questions will improve your general understanding of maths. So there are some more ideas which will help you get organised and consolidate your knowledge and understanding. I hope they prove to be successful for you. I'll see you again in the next lesson.